Right, so get this right. Apples. We're talking about apples today, not just, for how they taste, but for what they might actually be doing for our livers. Like apparently this everyday fruit could actually be like a secret weapon when it comes to liver health.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's funny how we kind of overlook the simplest things. I mean, an apple seems so basic, right?
Yeah.
But there's actually a lot going on beneath that shiny, red surface or green or yellow, whatever.
Exactly. We've got this article here from earth.com, and it's titled, "Experts Say This is the Best Fruit to Eat for a Healthier Liver."
Wow.
Best. I mean, come on, that's a pretty bold claim.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued.
Yeah, best is a big word.
It is.
The article highlights flavonoids. So these are compounds found in plants. And apples happen to be very rich in them.
Yeah.
And research suggests that flavonoids can actually protect our cells from damage.
Okay, so, I mean, we've all heard the word antioxidants.
Yeah.
Are flavonoids like that?
They are antioxidants. But think of it this way. Imagine your cells are constantly under attack from, things like pollution or stress, even just the normal processes of converting food to energy.
Right.
This creates what they call free radicals, which are basically, like tiny wrecking balls that damage our cells.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So are flavonoids like the little shields that protect the cells then?
Yeah, exactly. So they neutralize those free radicals. They prevent damage, and they, keep our cells nice and healthy.
Okay.
And what's particularly interesting is that studies have linked diets that are rich in flavonoids to a lower risk of liver problems.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just like, general well-being.
Yeah.
There's a specific connection to the liver.
Yeah.
Now, the liver, I know, that's like the main organ for filtering out toxins.
Yeah.
Is that where the benefit comes in?
It's part of it, yeah. Flavonoids can help protect the liver from damage caused by those toxins. But there's more to it than that. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, they published a study suggesting that these benefits go beyond the usual improvements, that we see in cholesterol and blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that flavonoids may actually actively help to prevent certain liver diseases.
No, that's what I call an aha moment.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about apples and the flavonoids, are we talking about specific types of apples, or is this like just a general flavonoid power that all apples have?
Well, apples contain a variety of flavonoids, but two of the most, prominent are quercetin and catechin.
Okay.
Quercetin is known for its potent anti-inflammatory properties, which can be especially beneficial for the liver. And then catechin, on the other hand, is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect the liver from damage caused by those, pesky free radicals we were talking about.
So it's like a two-pronged attack, right, against liver damage.
Right.
So you've got the prevention side and then the protection side. I'm starting to see why experts are making such a fuss about apples. But let's not forget, apples are known for fiber, right?
Absolutely, and fiber plays a crucial role in liver health as well.
Okay.
Apples contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. Now, soluble fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels, which, indirectly benefits the liver. But insoluble fiber is kind of the real workhorse here.
Okay.
It helps to sweep waste products through the digestive system. And, that kind of eases the burden on the liver when it comes to detoxification.
So a healthy digestive system equals a happier liver. Makes sense.
Oh.
But how does this fiber, like especially the insoluble kind, actually help the liver with detoxification?
Right.
Is it just about like keeping things moving, or is there like a more direct link?
Yeah, it's more than just keeping things moving. So insoluble fiber, it actually binds to toxins and waste products in the gut, and that prevents them from being reabsorbed back into the bloodstream.
Okay.
Which ultimately reduces the amount of filtering that the liver has to do. So it's like giving your liver a helping hand, right?
So the fiber's like the little cleaning crew going in there and just kind of making the liver's job a little easier.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, now that we're kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of liver function, can we talk about oxidative stress for a sec?
Sure.
The article mentioned that apples can combat this. What exactly is oxidative stress?
Yeah, so oxidative stress is a big deal when it comes to liver health. Basically, it's an imbalance between free radicals, those damaging molecules we were talking about,
right,
and the body's ability to counteract them. And when this happens, it can lead to inflammation and damage in the liver, even fatty buildup.
And this is where apples step in, right? With their flavonoids acting as those, like those little shields.
Exactly, yeah. Those flavonoids, along with other antioxidants found in apples, they help to neutralize those free radicals and reduce that oxidative stress. It's like a built-in defense system against damage.
Okay. So I'm seeing a pattern here, right? Flavonoids for defense, fiber for cleanup. Apples are sounding more and more like a liver's best friend here.
Yeah.
But, there's one thing I've always wondered about, the peel. I tend to peel my apples, but I've heard the peel is actually like the most nutritious part. Am I missing out here?
Yeah, that's a common misconception. While the flesh of the apple is certainly good for you, the peel is where you'll find a higher concentration of those beneficial compounds.
Oh, really?
And in fact, studies have shown that apple peels are particularly rich in a type of fiber called pectin.
Pectin, okay. Now that rings a bell? Is that what it's used to, like thickened jams?
Yes, exactly.
But what does it do for the liver?
So pectin is a soluble fiber that's been shown to help lower cholesterol levels.
Okay.
And since the liver plays a key role in cholesterol regulation, anything that helps keep cholesterol in check is indirectly supporting liver health.
So the peel not only has like those powerful antioxidants, but it also has this pectin that can help regulate cholesterol.
Right.
I'm starting to feel a little guilty about all those apple peels I've tossed over the years.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The good news is that even without the peel, the apple flesh still provides, valuable nutrients.
Okay.
But if you're looking to maximize those liver supporting benefits, incorporating the peel is definitely a good idea.
You've convinced me. From now on, it's apple peels and all. But for those who really can't stand the texture of the peel, are there other ways to get those benefits?
Absolutely. Yeah. Remember those flavonoids we talked about, the quercetin and catechin?
Mm-hmm.
They're not exclusive to apple peels. They're also found in the flesh, just in slightly lower concentrations. So even if you prefer to peel your apples, you're still getting a good dose of those beneficial compounds.
Oh, that's a relief. It seems like no matter how you slice it, apples are a good choice for liver health.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, is eating a raw apple the only way to get those benefits? What about things like applesauce or apple juice?
That's where things get a little bit more nuanced. While processed forms of apples, like, applesauce and juice, can still provide some nutrients, they often lack the fiber content of a whole apple.
Right.
And remember, fiber is crucial for aiding in detoxification and promoting a healthy digestive system, which in turn supports liver function.
So while a glass of apple juice might be refreshing, it's not going to offer the same liver boosting benefits as a whole apple with or without the peel. I guess there's really no substitute for the real deal.
Exactly, yeah. But there's still ways to incorporate apples into your diet in ways that go beyond just, crunching on a raw one.
Adding chopped apples to oatmeal or yogurt, for example.
Yeah.
That's a great way to add flavor and texture while still getting those beneficial nutrients.
Those are some great ideas. It's all about finding creative ways to make those healthy choices more appealing and enjoyable.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
And speaking of enjoyable, I got to ask, what about baked apples? Are those a good option too?
Oh, baked apples. Yeah. They can be a delicious and healthy way to enjoy this fruit.
Yeah.
The baking process, it does soften the fiber a bit, but you're still getting a good amount of it along with those valuable flavonoids. Just be mindful of, added sugars or toppings that can negate some of the health benefits. Right. Good point. Okay, so we've covered the what, right? The flavonoids, the fiber. We even touched on pectin and the peel, and we kind of talked about the how, they act as antioxidants, they aid in detoxification, they support healthy cholesterol. But are there I'm curious, are there any studies that directly link apple consumption to improved liver health? Not just the individual components, but the apple as a whole.
Yeah, there are actually some promising studies out there. For instance, one study found that regular apple consumption was associated with a reduced risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is a condition that's becoming increasingly common these days.
Yeah, I've heard of that. And that's significant. So It's not just theoretical. There's actual evidence to support this claim that apples can benefit the liver.
Yeah.
Man, this is making me rethink my snack choices.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. And remember, this is just one study, right? There's a growing body of research out there exploring the link between apple consumption and various health outcomes, including liver health.
It seems like the humble apple is finally getting the recognition it deserves. But I'm also realizing this is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to liver health, right?
Absolutely, yeah. While incorporating apples into your diet can be a very positive step, it's important to remember that a healthy liver really requires a holistic approach.
So we're talking about all the usual suspects here, like a balanced diet, regular exercise, managing stress.
Yeah, all those things are crucial. But beyond that, it's also important to be mindful of, other factors that can impact liver health,
Okay.
such as alcohol consumption or exposure to certain toxins.
Right, right. So it's about minimizing harm as much as it is about, maximizing the good.
Exactly, yeah. Think of your liver as a filter that's constantly working to keep your body clean. The fewer toxins it has to process, the more efficiently it can function.
Yeah. It's fascinating how something as simple as eating an apple can have such a ripple effect on our overall health,
It really is, yeah. It really speaks to that interconnectedness of our bodies. Every choice we make, from what we eat to how we manage our stress, it all has an impact.
Well, it's empowering to know that we actually have some control over our own well-being, right?
Absolutely. And sometimes the simplest choices, like enjoying an apple a day, can be the most powerful.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to chew on today,
Yeah.
both literally and figuratively. Any final thoughts before we wrap up our deep dive into apples and liver health?
If you're looking for a delicious and accessible way to support your liver, reach for an apple, enjoy it with the peel for an extra boost of nutrients. But remember, it's just one part of, a larger picture of healthy living.
So incorporate those apples into your diet, but also, focus on those other key elements we talked about, right? The balanced diet, regular exercise, managing stress, and minimizing exposure to those toxins.
And most importantly, listen to your body. It'll tell you what it needs.
Great advice. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you learned something new and feel inspired to make choices that support your overall health and well-being. Until next time.